Hello there, boys and girls! Welcome to Scottish Geeks. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. This was a request from one of my subscribers, and for a change, isn't someone getting eaten, as far as I know. Anyway, let's check it out, shall we? Back. New game. Private investigator, why not? I get killed a lot. That's what's going to happen. Arkham Asylum. Hang on, are we playing Batman? This is by Bethesda, and I didn't actually know it existed until recently.
I can fully see. My last case opened in me a new fear. A real fear. A fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
So, there's a lot going on. I hope that's... Oh, okay. So that's not our character then, is it not? Uh-oh. Ah, he got saved. Well, what's this all about here? Okay, I can read some parts of it. Blah 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 blah. That's what it says. It says rabble 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 rabble. Anyway, yeah. So, like I said, this was a request from one of my subscribers, so I thought, why not? I'll give it a shot, see what it's like. Now, guys, look, I specialise in horror games. I've been playing a lot of non-horror stuff recently, and I must apologise for that. But we will be getting back to the horror. As soon as some good stuff becomes available, I will certainly play it. There's a lot of clone games out there and stuff that I've been requested to play, and yeah, I'll give a couple of them a go, but I really want to get something original going, so even if any of you are game makers and you make something, you know, I'll play it. I don't know. Oh, and the new Saints Row is coming out soon, so I want to play that too. But I'm going to get Necropara finished first. The Sims will continue because I kind of enjoy playing The Sims. I'm still going to do some Far Cry 4 as well. But I need to, there's a reason I'm holding back and doing any more than that just now, is that I'm going to be getting my computer upgraded quite soon, and I want to give you guys the benefit of that. Games like that. But anyway, so yeah, continuing.
Robert, this had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
You sound like...
Don't know any. Victor?
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, you know, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Mm-hmm.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots.
No,
Who
they
we
never
got
did.
out here?
Yeah, just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
Okay. Can we move yet? We can, yay! Ba-ding, 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 ba-da ba-da ba-ding, ba-ding. Hi man! But I'm just a detective. This is what detectives do. We bounce everywhere. Ba-ding, ba-ding.
Something must be wrong.
Whee!
Evening, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Glad you could join the freak show.
Oh, I'm Jack.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack.
Okay.
Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
A bit twitchy. Okay. Whoa! Who was that? What the hell's going on? Ooh. Yeah, I'm going this way. Guys, so I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. I can't get through that door. Right. Oh, God, my nose is itchy. Oh, I'm stuck in here now. Can you see through there? I can't see through there. Let me in. Okay, hang on. What's the buttons? Options. Control options. Configuration. Go jump sneak left. Action is S. Of course it's S, because, you know. Why would it be anything else? Okay, so it's S. Okay. Just need to remember that.
The fire's still burning.
It is. There's a gunfight going on outside. Let's have a look. What's this say? Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, a doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future.
That bodes well. Okay. You picked up your first journal item. Select the book icon in the interface to study your journal. We reveal vital clues. When the book icon is grayed out, there are no new entries to read. Okay.
That one to the right, taking cover. Kill him.
Where else can we go? Go through here? Ah, rats. Hi, ratty. What are you doing? Oh, there's two rats on top of each other. Do I have a flashlight or a torch? No, I don't. That'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Hello?
That symbol's strange. Looks almost like a flaming eye.
It does.
I should take a closer look.
Wow, I can't see from here. Oh, look, there's an image of Cthulhu. Got it. Oh, it's a save game. Saving game. Okay.
This blasphemous image makes me feel uneasy.
Keep shooting.
Because it's Cthulhu.
A depiction of some alien creature.
They're not really aliens, they're just
It looks
aliens.
like an eye, but the rest of the painting has no real shape.
Yeah.
There's one over there, on the left.
Okay.
It's locked.
It is locked. Okay, let's continue to explore the house. Okay. I can hear that. Can you guys hear that? Hi, dude.
Last.
What did I do? What's that?
They seem to recognize me. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
An old wardrobe.
It is an old wardrobe. Hang on, I need to turn the brightness up in this game. 3 options. Okay. Good. Return to game. Okay.
I can't open it. Poisoning by the looks of it.
Yeah. Yes, is it?
He's dead.
That's
They're all dead.
yeah, and everything's all wiggly and wobbly now for some strange reason.
A diary. This will make it suicide. Or rather, mass suicide. Nothing of interest.
Why in the hell am I feeling woozy?
What a nut house. The walls have been covered with glyphs.
Okay, do I have a journal? Inventory. Okay. Diary of Jack Waters. Evening, I guess I'm becoming a victim of my own success. After closing the last 5 cases so fast, the papers have been calling me a local hero. But I just had a run of lucky hunches, that's all. Just another cop doing his jobs. There's been a disturbance at our local residence. It's probably just a bunch of kids hopped up on moonshine. Why call in a detective? Could be the uniform boys are sore at being out in this weather and they want to share the joy with a local hero. Wouldn't be the first good-natured prank I've had to take since those newspaper reports. I don't know. Something doesn't feel right. It's more than just a regular bad feeling. It's hard to explain, but it's strong. I'm probably just tired. Those dreams don't help. I can't remember when I last got a good night's sleep. Must be a month at least. I mean, right now. Or sorry, right about the time I started my run of lucky hunchies. The dreams have been getting worse lately. I'm almost afraid to close my eyes. Bourbon helped at first, but not anymore. The lack of sleep must be affecting my nerves. Well, jitters not. I better get going. Okay. Collection of general evidence. Diary of cult member. You've been watching him now for 2 months. I can feel my anticipation growing as the day of contact draws near. Victor has not yet divulged his final plan for bringing Mr. Walters to us. All I know is we must succeed. The sermon today was very inspiring. Victor enlightened us with the story of the great race transcending the bounds of time to visit its dreams. Of the conscious things on the earth and in the ocean depths, we are but servants to a greater design. I can only hope that my faith during these last days will win me favour when our master steps through the gate. The experiments below have claimed one more of our order. Another volunteer is needed, but many are willing. We are truly blessed through our faithful service, now that his coming grows so close. The preparations are complete and Victor's plan is in motion. He will arrive soon. Surely by now he must suspect his true nature, or at least question the nature of his gifts. He has come. Finally, it begins. Okay, is that it? Nothing collected. Okay. So... You're the one shooting everyone, you prick balls. Get over here. Quietly. Ah!
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah. Been expecting you, Mr. Walters.
You have you? Well...
Damn. A key. Could come in handy.
Yep. Picked up an inventory item. Open the interface to view this item and its description. Highlight the item and click on it to use it with a character, an object, or even by itself.
He's dead. Looks like a bad case of... Better keep my distance from the window. Damn. He recognized me.
Yeah.
Nut house. The walls have been covered with glyphs.
They have, haven't they? Right, let's find one of the unopenable doors, shall we? This way perhaps?
It won't open. It won't budge. It won't open.
It's a big case. Of course it won't open. Right, let's have a look. Inventory. With an S engraved on the head.
The lock on the store is broken.
Okay, let's try again.
The lock on the store is broken.
Okay, so it's not those doors. No, I don't know, it must be downstairs. It's just got an S on it.
It's locked.
Aha! Here we go.
It's the wrong key.
Oh, of course it is.
It's unlocked.
Yay! So now what have we got? Anything here? Maybe we could do?
It must have been lit recently, but it started to die down.
Aha!
Another key.
Another key. That'll be...
This should fit the door across the hall. I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos. All of them. There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case.
Well, who could say?
Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I gotta think.
Yeah, well, don't think too hard, mate.
Nope, nothing of interest.
Thank you. Don't want that door shutting like that.
It's unlocked.
Here we go, library.
Cases, they seem quite literate. It appears to be a private study area.
Hey, here's something. What's this then?
The drawer.
Let's check it out. Okay, the Boston Globe, 20th of August. Enlightened or duped inside Boston's strangest church. Those of our readers who live near its headquarters on an ordinary-looking Boston residence will need no introduction to the Fellowship of Yith, or whatever the cult's name is. For those who have not encountered this mysterious semi-religious group before, a few words of explanation are necessary. Since our country's founding upon the basis of religious freedom, its shores have been the home to many small religious groups outside the mainstream. No small number are headquartered in the states of New England, where the Pilgrims themselves sought a new world free of religious persecution. But the questions must be asked. At what point does a religion become a cult, and its trusting adherents, not to mention its blameless neighbours, become victims? That is the question that this journal poses in regard to the Fellowship of Yith. In a month-long investigation, our intrepid reporters have diligently sought out the truth behind this so-called church. The origins are somewhat mysterious, the more so since the group's leaders declined to be interviewed or to assist our investigation in any way. However, it seems that the Fellowship was founded more than 20 years ago by one Victor Holt, based on a revelation he had received from beyond the confines of this world. Holt has not been seen for almost 6 years. His followers apparently believe that he is communing with the mysterious powers behind his faith, and that he is shortly to return with new insights and teachings. All this sounds like a harmless, if eccentric, spiritual group, little different from the many others. However, those who make their homes near to the Fellowship's headquarters tell a different, more sinister story. The adherents of the obscure sect are to be found loitering on street corners, casting menacing glances at their innocuous neighbours and frequently engaging in acts of petty crime which the local police seem powerless to prevent or redress. Strange lights have been observed burning in the windows of the old house at all hours of the day and night. They change colour unpredictably and cast weird, unintelligible shadows. Even more disturbing are the noises which have been heard to issue from within the mysterious building. They include chanting, unearthly music, and worst of all, screams like those lost souls in agony. Many of the sect's neighbours are convinced that the services include human sacrifice or similar atrocities. Those few who dare to complain to the police were told that because the house is private property, and because there is no concrete evidence of any wrongdoing, the most they can do is file a noise complaint. Are the horrors of Salem being reenacted in our city, more than 2 centuries on? Is this Fellowship of Yith engaging in unspeakable and criminal acts of worship involving torture and sacrifice? Why has nothing been done to ease the fear and distress they cause to the local community? A source within the police department, speaking on the condition of anonymity, tell the Globe that the Fellowship is suspected of involvement in a number of local crimes, but so far the lack of evidence and the reluctance of nervous witnesses to come forward have thwarted any official investigation. Very well, we say. But the police cannot or will not investigate. The Globe shall continue to act in the interests of Boston's citizens, fearlessly exposing the truth about the so-called church and its followers. Our findings will be published to these pages over the following months so that all may know the truth. Editor's note. It was a great sorrow that the Globe announces the death of reporter Howard Addlestone, who was leading the paper's investigation into the Fellowship of Yig when he apparently drowned at Boston Harbour. The coroner has ruled his death as a suicide. Our condolences go out to his family. Wow, there's a lot of reading in this game.
Holds an ancient manuscript. The symbols on the front seem to be written in classical Greek.
Okay, well maybe there was more stuff to see. Hang on. Okay, the Narcotica. This manuscript looks medieval but claims to be a translation from classical Greek of a far older work from before the time of the first humans. The pages are stained, faded and even burned in some places, making reading difficult. The legible sections tell the history of unthinkably distant antiquity. They speak of races so strange as to be beyond human comprehension and wars fought across the vast gulfs of time and space. There are no concepts so utterly alien that they sound like absolute madness, time travel, flying polyps, mental projection, great race of Yith. It makes you dizzy just to read it. Okay.
There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
Yeah, let's check it out, shall we? Ooh. Ah!
Shit, that did not sound good.
It does not sound good at all. Let's... Whoops, a daisy, I broke the stairs.
Well, that's just swell.
Yeah, swell indeed.
He's dead. The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull.
Must have, yeah. Whoa, fuck! Okay. think I will do a full playthrough of this actually. There's a lot going on here.
Dead bodies, and plenty of them.
Let the bodies hit the
Dreadful's
floor.
going on down here. From the markings, he must have been one of their own. I
Yeah.
wonder if he volunteered. In all my time on the job, I've never seen anything like this before. Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment.
Just peel that way. My heart is beating kind of fast. Ooh! Well, hello. Okay.
The contraption above seems to be controlling his breathing.
Okay, let's check this out. What's this?
Looks like his stomach,
It does. Everything's connected.
his beating heart.
What else have we got here?
Looks like his brain. I wonder what those wires are for. This pipe must drain the waste from his intestines.
Ugh.
Looks like his kidneys. They're moving around in all that liquid. Nothing of interest here.
Yeah, of course there's nothing of interest. Who are you? I don't know. Let's go and say hi to the bastard.
Good God! What the hell is all this?
I don't know, but it doesn't look friendly.
Ah! It's too hot to pick up. I've never seen equipment like this before.
Neither have I. What is that? What's it for? What's this for?
Oh, shit!
Oopsie daisy. Okay. Well, everything seems to have stopped moving.
His kidneys have stopped moving.
Yeah.
His brain stopped moving. His intestines have stopped moving.
I wonder if that's going to do the same thing for everything.
His stomach stopped moving.
It's stop. Oh.
His lungs have stopped ventilating.
Ah, that was different.
His heart has stopped.
Slightly different again. Okay.
Looks like some sort of generator for the machinery in this room. The crystal's still warm.
We wonder where I put it. You press the button again.
There's no power.
Okay.
At least he's out of his misery.
I guess so, but I don't know where I'm meant to be going next. There's a door here. I don't think we've been.
This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
Might do, but at least I've got a crystal out of it. Aha! Ah, that opened the door. I take the crystal?
It's too hot to touch. I think it's being used as a power source for the machine.
Okay.
There's no power.
Well, I've got a crystal. May as well use it.
It looks like something's been removed from it.
Okay, well, I've got a crystal. There we go. Let's see what happens. Doo-be-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. This is actually quite interesting. Oh! Well, methinks I shouldn't have done that. Oopsie daisy. Okay. Well, shit. I don't think I should have done that. Oh! Well, hello. Who are you? Can I call you Murray? Hi, Murray. Oh, crap. Murray got me. Fuck. Fuck you, Murray. Fuck you. Just as the body can be given time, rest, heal itself from injury, so too does the mind. I can't read any more of that. Diary of Jack Waters, 6th of February 1922.
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston.
Ah. It's been a
To
while.
me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress.
Yeah, well, from seeing all those dead bodies and a
I
monster
remember
called Murray.
investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming. According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor.
Yeah.
When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintain a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I'm beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else.
Yeah.
Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson.
Hi, Arthur.
I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on. What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this
Yeah.
What the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
That's a sizable stack of cash. Okay. Right, I have a new client, Mr. Arthur Anderson, the regional manager of the First National grocery store chain. It appears that the First National grocery in Innsmouth was recently burglarized, and its manager, one Brian Burnham, is missing. From what I have been able to gather, Burnham is something of a young rogue, a friend of the family. Mr. Anderson gave him the job as a favour. Burnham is looking like the prime suspect for the robbery, but there are a few things that don't add up. Not to Anderson, and not to me. For instance, why would Burnham force an entry into the store when he had a full set of keys, free access to the cash register, and a combination to the back office safe? To misdirect any investigation? If that was his plan, why did he disappear? Following my conversation with Mr. Anderson, I found out what I could about the ancient town of Innsmouth. For generations, the crumbling seaport and its people have been shunned by neighbouring communities. Outsiders are unwelcome there, and there are superstitious tales of a strange element in the town's oldest families. They are of mixed blood, so the stories go. What that's supposed to mean, the usual Hacktown prejudice, I've no doubt. After making a brief visit to Innsmouth, my client came away distrustful of the local authorities. He isn't buying their line that Burnham robbed the place, and wants to know what happened to him. Only one bus goes to Innsmouth, and tomorrow afternoon I'll be on it. It feels good to have a purpose after 5 months trying to break through my amnesia. I also feel a little bit apprehensive. Maybe it's the wild stories about the town, or maybe it's just because I haven't had a case in so long. I do not expect the reader to believe what I am about to relate. Any sane man must reject fantastic tale. Yet I do not know which could be worse for my story to be the truth or my mind to be capable of imagining such things. From the start of your investigation ends with your morphine, resort morphine, return, release, suspended movement. Damn! Tried to say it all. Ran out of breath, didn't I? 7th of February 1922. So we've got morphine now, have we? We just need a safe game section.
How far did he stop?
It's almost there. I'll drop you at the town square a bit.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. You know what those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after them all.
Okay. Anyway, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, favourite and comment. I'm still trying to figure out whether I want to do a full playthrough or if this is going to be a quick look. But whatever. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe and I'll catch you later. But until then,